Hey guys, it's MEGADAN29 and this is the 2018 Game Room Tour. And I got Mrs. MEGADAN29 recording. So you'll hear her in little parts of this and stuff. So, as you enter, here's what we see. There's a Kingdom Hearts poster. I got this little Nintendo Classic controller light I got from eBay once a long time ago. You can come forward. And then Final Fantasy poster. And just some like Power Player poster. It's out of a Nintendo Power, I believe. Something like that. I got it from, I think, a long time ago. I bought a lot of posters. That a guy had a whole bunch of them, and this was in there, so I hung it up. But and that will come on in. It's not important to see anything behind us because that's just Peyton's room and the laundry room. So here is where it is. Here's where I do things. So we'll start over here. As you come over to this wall, I got more posters. A lot of these you're going to see in this room are from Nintendo Power. I tried to go throughout all my Nintendo Powers and get the posters out. And as that may be a cardinal sin to somebody, but I thought it was pretty cool. I really wanted to use them. And I'm never getting rid of my Nintendo Powers, so I didn't really care too much. This is a WrestleMania WrestleFest arcade marquee. It's an authentic one. It got a little cracked. But we got it from Classic Game Fest when me and Meg went there in 2016. Pretty cool. It's one of my favorite freaking arcade games, for sure. I actually played it recently at Galloping Ghost, and I have it on my Xbox emulator, which is pretty cool. And then this is a Tailspin and a Boogerman poster from Nintendo Power. You're going to see this. This is how you know they're from a Nintendo Power, is they'll have it in the lower corners. And then you get over to my couple of my Punch-Out things. And I wanted to have like a Punch-Out like wall, but the thing is I wanted to have a wall of a whole bunch of things. Like you're going to see a theme of that as you go around this room. So I bought this from online and this from online a long time ago. This is obviously supposed to look like a program for the big fight between Mike Tyson and Little Mac. So I thought that was super cool. And it has like realistic, like Soda Popinski versus King Hippo, and it has their records and stuff. It's basically like if a program happened. It was really cool. And I think this password right here, I think that's to fight Tyson. Tickets at the box office. That's pretty cool. I actually had somebody, I was watching them stream the other day, and they were asking the Mike Tyson code. I could have just ran over here real quick. I didn't even think about it. This one was just something a guy had of prints that he made, and it was like $3 or something like that. I got it a super long time ago. And it just has all the order of all the guys in Punch-Out and stuff. I know there's a lot of people that's been playing Punch-Out lately, so that's pretty cool. And then I got these Double Dragon. I'm a huge Double Dragon fan. But I got these huge Double Dragon figures from the Comic-Con 2 years ago. I found them. I think I found Jimmy and Shadow Master. I think Billy I had to order. I think that either that or I had to order Jimmy. I couldn't find them both. But it was kind of cool. Me and my buddy Quincy went there, and out of nowhere, he's like, "Oh, you're looking for those random, action figures?" He's like, "Man, that's going to be tough to find." And so I ended up going to this one vendor where I seen a bunch of old like X-Men action figures and stuff like that. And I was like, "Let me check right here," and I ended up finding them. He's like, "You already found them?" I was like, "Yeah." Got really lucky, so that was really cool. Must have been destiny for me to find them that day. And then here, I got my Mega Man stuff, because like I said, I wanted to have a Double Dragon wall and a Mega Man wall, but one day I might, if I get more stuff. I actually do have more Double Dragon stuff that you'll see. And I have to put stuff out of the way, because a lot of this stuff is the same as last year. If you watched last year's Game Room Tour, I didn't move anything. So me and the wife were just actually talking about that, like, man, after I'm done cleaning down here and everything, I don't really want to move everything and make it an all-day project to, like, rehang stuff and everything. It's just, you don't really have the energy for it. But anyways, this is all the bosses from Mega Man 1 through 10, I believe. The Classic Series, not X, the Classic Series. And then here's another one. Here's all the bosses of the Classic Series versus Mega Man. I thought these were really cool. I found this at the Classic Game Fest, I believe. Was it, Meg? It was either Classic Game Fest or Wizard World when I went with Quincy. It was one of them, and I found this.
Wizard World.
Is it? Okay. And that was Wizard World then. And this I ordered on eBay a long time ago, and that's just another print somebody made. They usually go for really cheap. If you ever want to find really cool stuff like that on eBay, you'll pay literally $3 or $4 for. Type in like Mega Man prints or Punch-Out prints, Double Dragon prints, and people make these like really cool things. And I'm sure Die Hard Gamer Bros could do it, actually. So Die Hard, you should start making stuff like this. That'd be really cool. And then this is a really freaking sweet Mega Man 3 Nintendo Power poster. As you can see, Nintendo Power. My mom got me this. And my mom's getting up there in age, man. She's 72 now. So anything my mom gets me, I hold dear to it. Because I never know how long I'm going to have her. So she got me this. She said it kind of looked like a game room thing. She didn't know what to get, so it looks like it came from like a slot machine or something. So somebody just framed it. It looks like it's probably a marquee, kind of like my arcade marquee. I'm assuming numbers would be right here and it would go over it. So I thought that was kind of cool. I always keep that up there. And then we get to the corner, one of the corners. I have all my system boxes. Nothing's in these boxes. These are just systems. So I got the Sega Genesis, recently just got the PS2, which you guys, I don't know if you're going to see this before my pickups video or not. A guy at work gave that to me. I bought this from a guy on Craigslist. This I got at Peyton plays with this Xbox One. Bought this, normal, and bought that normal. The Wii U was actually the first system I bought when we moved down to East Drive. It was a smaller house we had. And that was the first system I bought that was basically, I think I bought with my own money. I think that was the first Nintendo console I bought with my own money. I guess you could say the Wii, but I bought it used off of a friend for my son, really. I didn't really want it. I just bought it for my son to have it be his first system. But yeah, that was the first one I think I bought retail. First Nintendo system. And I was not displeased. I loved it. So, the Wii U is awesome. Other than that, I got some Mario. This is from Peyton's Halloween costume, like 3 years ago or something like that. He was Mario. This is Cappy. When Mario Odyssey came out, Cappy, they had a whole bunch of these Cappy hats, and dude gave it to me. It was pretty awesome. This is from the Mario Kart 8, I think it is. Mario Kart 8. When the Nintendo McDonald's toys came out, they had one of the hats, so I put it up there. And then these, they're making this an every year thing, so I stopped going. I stopped doing it. But we just went to GameStop the other day for Black Friday, me and Meg did, and they had more ornaments, and I was like, oh my gosh. If I keep buying them all, I'm just going to have all these ornaments. So I picked up these. I want to say somebody sent me these. So I'm sorry for whoever that is. Somebody sent me these. I did not buy those ones. I bought these ones. And that was for the 30th anniversary when Super Mario Maker came out. That was really cool. Another thing that came with Super Mario Maker was this. And that is the Mario throughout the years. It just has all the years of Mario and the games that are associated with it. And like I said, guys, it's tough to have room for everything. Really, I should bump that up. And I need to make little things like that, little changes to this room. So this is, if you guys remember Hollywood Video, and it had a place next to it called Game Crazy. And Game Crazy used to have tournaments. And I had just bought Mario Baseball. So the guy's like, I wanted this standee. It's a big cardboard cutout standee. And I wanted it, and he was like, well, actually, we're going to give it away in the tournament that we're having. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll show up for the tournament. So I decided to play Mario Baseball. Man, I killed it that day. That was good. Megan was actually with me. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I had to beat a little kid in the final round. I felt really bad. And I still remember Meg going, just let him win. And I was like, well, dude, I want the standee. And I was like, you know, man, that's the way it goes, I guess, man. But he did a good job. He came in second. And yeah, I had my way with everybody that day. I don't think anybody really knew how to play baseball that day. And that's kind of how I won, was using baseball strategies. So that was my first tournament I've ever won. And that was back in, what do you think? I had to have been, what, 20 years old?
Yeah, I wish they would have put the year on it.
Yeah, 19 years old, something like that. I'm 32 now. Anyways, we'll move on. We got some just extra stuff here. Oh, these are what Megan bought me. So these are super awesome, man. These are one of my favorite things in the room, for sure. Daniel and Megan's wedding. This was the wedding. You centering it? This is what we had, Megan had made for our wedding. Really awesome job. Where'd you get these from?
Etsy.
Etsy. Okay, so if you want anything made, do people make them for you then?
Mm-hmm.
And you just tell them what you want?
Yeah, they have kind of different formats, and you just
so that's pretty cool.
Customize them a little bit.
Okay, so go on Etsy, and do you know the name of the person or anything? You don't remember?
No.
I would type in something like custom cartridges or something, custom Nintendo cartridges, and have them make stuff, because this, and Megan got this for Peyton to give to me. I love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day. Have a great one. And it has the date, which is super, super awesome. Got those this year. Really, really cool. Got some energy drinks. I found these at like Five Below a long time ago. I don't know, a few years back. There was a Mega Man E-Tank, a Sonic Speed, Pac-Man, and then the cool Mario one. I love the Mario because that's my favorite like model of Mario. Then we got these. These were on top of our wedding cake. Maybe I'll insert that into the video. These are on top of our wedding cake, man. Still got cake on them. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, those were on top of the cake. I'll put like a little video, maybe in the corner somewhere in this video of the cake. You guys will really like it. And did we have Bowser on the cake?
No.
I don't think so.
No, just the two.
Yeah, Bowser was just I just picked him up because he was cool. So other than that, I got some stuff here I'm not going to cover because it's for a video later with NES Addict. But other than that, I got this big cup. I forgot where I got it from. I think I got it from like your parents a long time ago.
It's for me.
Yeah, oh,
With
okay.
the cups.
It's from Meg. So she got me this. I put all my change and stuff in here. My wristbands from Classic Game Fest and stuff. Here from Classic Game Fest is a second place trophy or whatever you want to call it, badge. But I had an Excite Bike tournament. I took second place. I overheated right at the end. I screwed up. It was a rookie mistake. I probably would have took first place, man, but I freaking overheated. So I blew my time. But we took second, and I won like 25 bucks that day, and we went out to eat at Threadgill's with it. Other than that, this is a cool, I think I got this at Walmart. Just a bank, and it was Ghostbusters Bank when the movie was coming out and everything with the women, and I thought that was cool. I got this American Gladiators thing back here. Somebody gave this to me, and I forget who it was. Somebody at work gave this to me. And it's just something cool they found. I think they found it at like the thrift store. It might have been like Quincy. That's who it might have been. This is from a friend at work. Got me a Mega Man tie. I've never used it, but it's really, really cool though. Here's a brochure from Astronomicon, which we might be going this year if they have AVGN there. He was not able to show up that day. That was the only thing that was bad about Astronomicon. And I've been asking on their website if they're going to have them this year, and they're just not answering me. So I'm taking that as a no. But here's a cup from Draftcade. And anybody who talks to me a lot, you probably heard about Draftcade. It was a bar / arcade in Kansas City when I traveled there for business. On my days off, I would go into Draftcade sometimes, just play some games. That was fun. Other than that, these curtains. Now this is another thing from my mom. Like I told you, I hold it dear whenever my mom gets me something. So what I did is I ordered these on eBay for like $20, and it was the sheets. And my mom made freaking curtains out of them. I asked her, can you make curtains out of these? Because I used to have SpongeBob up here, and we just put those up because we had nothing else when I first moved in. So my mom made these, and I will never ever lose them or get rid of them. It's something that my mom handmade, and it was super, super awesome of her. She's awesome at sewing, man, so she always hooks me up with really cool stuff. And it's something I'll never forget, so I'll always have that. And here's a lot of Mario things. You got old Mario toys from when I was little. I had this. It's really awesome. This is an old McDonald's toy. It usually comes with a spring. I need to buy a new one because that one I got a long time ago off eBay or something. Like a lot of this stuff is, if I see something on eBay for like $2 or $3, I snag it. But so over the years, since probably about 2009, I've been doing that. I've just picked up stuff. But here's a Mario thing with a hat, little Mario doll. I remember I won him in an auction. I still remember this. I was working in this office job at the job I'm at now. And I still remember going, oh yeah, I gotta check that auction. Dude, I won this thing for like $5. Nobody bid on it. And I just ended up winning it. And it was crazy. Because they usually go for like 30 or 40, I think. Here's a really awesome light, I guess you'd call it. Mario light. It's supposed to look like 3D. I think Megan and her mom got me this, right? Yeah, Megan and your mom got me this. So Megan and Grandma. Really cool. They just thought of me when they seen these 3D things. I thought was awesome. And if you stand back, it does look kind of crazy when you're just looking at it. So I don't keep it going very often. Megan, for the sake of the video, wanted to keep the light going. But there was a whole bunch of these, right? There was a whole bunch of different kinds and everything. You can get like teams. You can get a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But then these are just a couple knickknacks, man. Here's some candy. I got all this stuff from Five Below. Somebody got me this too. Somebody at work gave me this. See, people at work know that I love Nintendo and everything, so whenever they see something for cheap, they're like, here, dude. I think HUD, you gave me this. And it's a Mega Man air freshener. I don't take it out, though. I just keep it in there because I always want to remember it for that. It's a way I can always remember HUD. So, I'm not going to go over that stuff. That's my Perler beads. I'll leave those out of it. Okay, so there's stuff back here. And I only got these because an NES Addict got me one. I won one in his giveaway. And Megan got me the other one. She came through. So the oldest one is this one. And this is from NES Addict. This is the display that's at McDonald's when these were out. So it's really freaking awesome. I need to find places to hold them, to hang them. And what I wanted to do was put them up here. But the TV blocks them, man. And I want to get a bigger TV, so it's going to defeat the purpose. So we were just talking about before we started recording where I can hang that stuff at. And I'm not really sure what to do. And I'll show you the other one. This is the one Megan came through clutch and got me. She just came home one day. I'll insert that picture too. And she came home one day and she had it for me. So I was like, dude, that is freaking awesome. So I was super happy. So I've got both of them. So if they come out again, I got to get the third one. I know, I know Todd's got the old Super Mario Bros. 3 one from the 90s. That is insane, man. Other than that, let me see. We'll cover... I'll show you guys this. So I kept this because I want to have them. First of all, the shoebox is freaking awesome. Look at that. Look how colorful a shoebox is. But my son wore these, and we got them for him. It was Nathaniel, right? Yep. And he wore these, and I kept them. So, not only are they my son's shoes, and it's kind of cool to have them for, like, I think these are, like, almost his first shoes, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, man, these are his first shoes. Not only that, but they're Mario ones, and they're, like, collectible. So, that's really cool. So, I'll forever hang on to these. And then we'll move down to, I'll cover the systems here real quick. So down here is where I try to keep my systems as nice as I can. Well, the whole point of this is to have my systems here, and if I ever want to switch them out, I have the cords behind them. So if you see there's cords behind them and everything, that's the cords that go with the system, that correspond with them. So I got the TurboGrafx 16, which I got Classic Game Fest. I got the GameCube, which I think I got from Craigslist. PS4, got from Craigslist in Kansas City for a ridiculously good price. I happen to be in Kansas City and I'm looking on the Craigslist and I seen that PS4, dude, for like $120 or something like that. I was like, holy cow, I gotta snag that. It was almost too good to be true, but the guy was going through some trouble, so he just like, I just want to get rid of it, man. So I was like, alright. Then there's a Wii. That's the Wii I got for Peyton. That was Peyton's first system. And Dreamcast. N64 Jungle Green, my favorite one. This is the Retron that Mr. Generation Gap Gaming sent me. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. PS1, I like that one because that one does not burn out. I have the other PS1 also, though. The Top Loader, NES, that was mine from when I was a kid. That has got a lot of hours on it. And this, that original Xbox, is the Xbox that's, it's got all my emulator on it. So it's got all of my, the reason I decorated it is to differentiate it from my actual classic. My buddy's borrowing my classic Xbox right now. So this one, I did these and just to make it different. But this has got like arcade games on it, like how I play WrestleFest. That I got it from doing, I can play it on here. So I did mine in Breath of the Wild lettering, Peyton's in Minecraft, Nathaniel's in Mario, and Megan's in Nintendo. I freaking screwed up Megan's. I peeled it off the wrong way and it got messed up. Okay, so we'll move over here. This is basically Peyton's territory. This is the Xbox One, and it's just like that because Peyton, he messes with stuff over here. So this is kind of Peyton's area to freestyle and just play. My Nintendo Switch is chilling up here. We'll move over here. This is Nathaniel's area. Nathaniel, I put like little action figures and stuff like that down here for Nathaniel. Just something for him to play with when he's down here and we're gaming and stuff like that. And then I got this from when I was little, man. This is a Mario doll from a long time ago. I'm not sure the year on this. It's got to be like, oh, it's right here, 1988. And I need the Mario one still. So someday I'll see him. But this one I got, and my mom sewed this. I still remember it was disconnected. She sewed it. And yeah, I've had this for a really long time. I wonder where we got those from. I wonder where they sold those at, like just Kohl's or something. But these are like little stocking stuffers Megan always gets me. So like little pixel guys, got Donkey Kong, got Link, got Toad. Some of them I took out because Nathaniel was just messing with them. I'm like, you know what? He can play with them. And these I got from GameStop. This is on clearance, I still remember. Just kind of a cool gift bag. Little Mario gift bag. So when Mario Maker was coming out, basically there was just so much Mario stuff because it was his 30th anniversary. So that was one of the things I got. Mario Party 10. This has an amiibo in it with Mario Party. I don't know if you guys can see that. Are you being able to see it okay? You zoom in.
I can. I'm trying not to make everybody feel like they're drunk.
It's cool. And then you got Mega Man. I don't really like amiibos for actually using them. I just got some of my favorite characters. So I got a Mario one, I got a Bowser one, and then I got a Mega Man one. And then I got the classic Mario. So that's the only ones I have. I'm not a big amiibo guy. They're okay. This is a piece of art with Mega Man that TJ got me. TJ got me this, his guy I work with. He got me this from a convention. Thank you, TJ. I remember it was an anime convention, and they ended up having Mega Man stuff, and he's like, oh, dude, I'm going to get that for Daniel. So that was really cool of him. This is a little brochure. Like I said, I'm running out of room. That's why it's all covered up. This is a Slugfest pinball machine, dude, and someday I want that machine. I know Captain Retro, I've talked to you about it, and you're like, dude, have fun with that. Like replacing everything and it being a constant problem like a car. But someday I gotta have that. I mean, that's got so many memories of me going to the bowling alley when my dad was bowling and just stuff like that. That game is so much fun. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, that's the drums that it comes with. Then here's Mega Man. Here's another one that I think TJ did not give me. This one I got from eBay. I just thought this was really cool. When I was playing through Mega Man 1 through 10, I became like obsessed with Mega Man back then, and I just ordered a print. Like I said, they're really cheap. You can get those for really, really cheap. This one I got from Wizard World with Quincy, and this is a guy that does art. I see this all the time now, but I need to frame this and put it up. But obviously I got stuff up everywhere around here. So it's just a realistic Mario is what it's called. He's stepping on a Goomba. Freaking awesome. This is a Nintendo box, NES box. And then this is one of the coolest freaking boxes, man. My 3DS box. Looks like a Nintendo. I thought that I got this from Craigslist and from a guy in Byron, and man, what a deal I got for this. I think I got this for under $100. And it was like, yo, it's my girlfriend's and she played it once. And I'm like, oh my god, give me it. And he had the box and everything, and it was perfect. So that was a gem from Craigslist. PS4 box, like I said, I got from Kansas City. Here's a couple hats I've gotten. When Splatoon came out, I got that. That's a squid hat. Same thing as Odyssey with Cappy. They had promotional items, and I asked the guy, I was like, hey, is there any way I can buy that squid hat? He's like, here, have one. And I was like, sweet! So I friggin' took that home. And then here's a Legend of Zelda old school hat. I'm trying to get all these. There's a Mario one I don't have. NES Addict has it. And it is Christmas time. No, I'm just kidding. No, but Jay has a really good, nice looking one that he wears all the time. And it just makes me cringe every time he wears it. Because that's the only one I need. But I'll get it someday. Someday I'll get it. I've seen it online. I lost an auction for it. But they wanted like 30 or 40 and I wasn't spending that. So I lost. But the Nintendo Switch box, which is an awesome memory. Because that was the memory of when me and Meg, late at night, I only have a Nintendo Switch when I had it because Megan goes, well, let's just go and see if we can get one. And I ended up getting one that night. I got two that night, actually. We scooped one for somebody, Jonathan. My buddy Jonathan Sell at work. So the only reason I went was because Meg said, hey, maybe we'll get one because I was so busy. And we went that night. GameCube box, and like I said, I told you guys I have the classic PS1 box. It's in there. So that is the different one that I actually have a console in here. And then here's the 2 Mario Odyssey cereal or Super Mario cereals. Make sure to keep these. Maybe someday I'll get a Nintendo cereal system box. I would love to have that. Very hard to come by too, and when you find them, they're very expensive. So someday I'll get it. I don't know. But that is the last one I need for that collection, is just the Nintendo cereal system box. Down here, if you can see, is it looks kind of a mess, but really it's just my Nintendo Powers, my Game Pros, my Game Informers, all my Nintendo-based strategy guides. Everything I've ever accumulated is right here. I want to get a really nice bookcase one day and stand them all up and make them look really nice. I maybe could do that in there, but the thing is with a lot of my stuff when I'm setting it up is I need to remember that I have children, and I have a 2-year-old that runs around, dude. He'll just pull stuff out, and it's tough to control. So until they get a little bit older, I won't be critiquing stuff like that. I kind of just put it where it works, get them out of the way, and let that be it. Because I got some board games down there I can get out. You probably can't see. I want to do a video where me and Peyton play this Super Mario Brothers game. This is mine from when I was little. We always had this, and it's a lot of fun to play, actually. It's a goofy game. It's simple, though. It's fun. And then we got a Monopoly one. Just 2 Monopoly Mario ones. Nothing too crazy. The coolest one is definitely this. And like I said, I got like a Blockbuster Secret Codes 1998. A lot of these that I've accumulated over time, most of them I got from Chuck. He's a guy that owned Game Worlds, and it was a mom and pop store around here where I live, and he just hooked me up when it came to magazine stuff. He had this huge tub one day, and he's like, $50, I'll give you the whole thing. And I'm like, okay, knowing that all Nintendo Powers were in there, all these posters came from in there, so I had to take it. I knew I had to have it. They'll get it. But want to get that right there? We've got what Megan got me one year, the N64 table. It didn't come with the cookie. That's different. Nathaniel left his cookie down here, but yeah, Meg bought me the Nintendo 64 table one year for Christmas, I think it was. And I think it went for like, what, 130, 150 bucks? Something like that. You can still get that, too. You can still get that. The guy makes them. So, I want to say there's a freaking GameCube one now, too. It's the G, and it looks really crazy. But I like this one. I think this one's really awesome because it's super colorful. So I love this table. It's got little dings in it from Peyton and stuff, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. All I had to do is buy a piece of glass for it. Easy to do. So we'll make our way over here. This is just the tower of my controllers. That's all it is. These ones I think are suspect. I need to go back through and make sure they do not work. I believe they don't. And they have some sort of issues. So I just need to get rid of them or keep them for parts. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, is if I need a button or something, I'll grab them from one of these, even though it's very rare. But I hate tossing away old stuff that has like Nintendo or something. So unless it's really broken, I don't really do that. So that's all that is. That just goes by system. That's all I did. I did by N64, GameCube, Wii, Nintendo, and yes, Super Nintendo. That's all I did. All these posters right here, it's all Nintendo Power, man. This is like my Nintendo Power wall. I want to get something to put up here. Me and Megan were just talking about this. I don't know if I want to get marquees or something like that, or if I want to bump them up and put something below. Like I said, I need to do a lot of critiquing to this room someday when I get the energy to do it. But it's Crash Bandicoot. I've never played that one, actually. I think that's the one on like Xbox or something, or obviously Nintendo. I don't know what system it is. Maybe GameCube? I have no idea. Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 3, my favorite Castlevania, baby. F-Zero. Ninja frickin' Gaiden 2. Love Ninja Gaiden. Battletoads Double Dragon and Battletoads. Very difficult game. 2 fun games. Love Double Dragon, by the way. Metal Storm. Still want that game, but it's very expensive. Like $100 or something like that. I really want to play that though. Street Fighter 2, Metroid, Spider-Man, Batman. So these are spaced unevenly because I got these later. So then I wanted to put something here. I forgot why I did this. But basically it was hard to line up because I got these later, and yeah. Just that's how it went, I guess. But then we get on to the rest of the wall. We got some Mario cars. I actually just added one on Black Friday. It's going to be part of the pickups video if you see that first. I'll probably put that out first. And that's the Bowser car, so I'm just trying to get those. They're not high priority for me to get, but I try to pick them up here and there. A couple Mario cars. Like I said, as you can see, it's 5 of 7, 1 of 6. So that's kind of weird. It's almost like there's still 2 different ones. That's crazy. So there might be 2 different kinds still. There's a lot of them. I got the cars over there. These were my favorite, dude. I had to get these. These were the classic games. This is my Mario wall, by the way. Mario 2, Mario 1, Mario 3, Super Mario World, and Super Mario Kart. That is the cars for them. My son always wants me to take those out. I'm like, no, I can't. No, don't do that. But here's my Mario poster. I really like this one. I keep this up because my son literally learned all the characters because of this poster. He loved this freaking poster. He's learned them all, man. I bet he knows every single one on here at this point. This is where we met Charles Martinet, the guy who talks Mario. We met him, and it was at the convention. We went to Indiana Comic-Con, and it was really awesome. This is actually Peyton's. He told me just to go ahead and hang it down here, so I did. Mine's over there. I'll show you later. And, yeah, he just said, Super Peyton, you're #1, your pal Mario. And then he said Charles Martinet. Woohoo! But then a friend at work named Harley. Harley, thank you. She drew me these. I think I paid like 90 bucks or something like that. And Harley would paint stuff like, I know HUD, if you watch this, she painted you the Mega Man select screen. That was really freaking awesome. She did a really good job, man. She basically took real photos that were online, and she would go over them, and she would freaking paint the image that she's seeing, and she did a really good job, man. And I sent her a video that, or a picture that had all like 6 of them or whatever it is, 6, and she just did them individually, and I thought it was a really good job. So that's those up there. Then one of my favorite freaking Mario games that gets no love is Super Mario 3D World. That poster was at Walmart. I had to freaking get it because that game is not loved enough. I will be streaming that soon, by the way, because nobody has played it, and it blows my mind every time. That Game On poster that is Mario, I'll walk around here. That Game On poster that you see with Mario, Peyton got me that from school, and I thought that was really nice of him. I think last year he went Christmas shopping at school. They had a little like store, and he freaking got that for me, and I thought that was really cool and thoughtful that he thought about me, and he seen Mario, and he goes, oh, I'm gonna get this for my dad. So I'm always gonna keep that, because that's something cool that he literally just thought of me. Nobody even told Peyton to go to school and try to find me something. He just came home with it. So that touched me there. That was a really cool gift he got me. It was the thought. But I'll move on. Well, I'll talk about right here, right now. Where I'm standing right now, and if you want to look at, make sure you see it all. This is where it all happens, man. This is where I walk down and I stream, and it looks kind of a mess right now. That's usually how it looks. I know Solid Nate, he had sent a similar image to all of us on Voxer. And this is how it looks, man, because you never know if you want to play some Super, some NES, some Sega. Usually I keep about 3 systems or 2 systems right here. And that's just how it goes. I got my little Mario table or cart that I set everything on. This is where my pop will sit, and my water, whatever I have. Here's my mic. Thank you, Lance and Paul. That freaking Yeti mic's awesome. They gave it to me. Really cool of them. They bought it for me. And I set my table and my computer up. Whoop! There's a Nathaniel sighting. I set my stuff up on here. Here's where my computer sits, and this is actually a Super Nintendo whole thing from Nintendo Power. You put your games in there. All right, and then you put your system in here. Pretty cool. I got this from Tom. Tom, you gave this to me if you watch this video. Tom freaking gave this to me because I gave him like a WrestleMania autograph book or something like that, and he gave me this with a bunch of games. So that was really cool. He got this out of like some woman's basement. So that's pretty cool. This is a I basically try to get my computer up so that my computer's looking right at me. Obviously, I try to put this in the background too. But this is a PS1 little box. They actually, I don't know what company made these, but there's an N64 one too that I see online all the time. And then there's a, sorry, there's a Nathaniel problem here. But there's a box right here, these boxes. This has all my cords in it, all my loose controllers, different hookups and stuff. Like the other day, Peyton needed some like USB cord, and I freaking found it in there. Any cord I ever have that I just find, I put in there. And I want to get the Mario one, man. There's the freaking Mario chest. I want that so bad, but it's like 130 bucks, and that's the only other chest I need. I got the Ninja Turtle one, and now I just need the Mario one. And then we'll get on to what I have over here game-wise. So, here's all my freaking games for the most part. Also open this up, I'm dying of thirst. I got my Smash JT koozie. So you guys seen some of this stuff in my pickups videos. Here is a NECA. Here's my letter from Smash JT. And then this is a NECA figure that has Jason in it, and it plays music. But Nathaniel's played with it so freaking much that it actually doesn't work anymore. It's all screwed up. It used to play the music of when you go into the house, and that's the same model that was from the NES game, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then you got the Mario. I thought this action figure was awesome. I actually got this from Comic-Con as well, and I thought it was really cool. So as bad as this movie was, I kind of want all the figures someday. This is a freaking Double Dragon that I found at Walmart, and this is just a plug-and-play. Are you seeing this stuff okay?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm seeing it okay.
Okay, good. And this is just a plug-and-play. I'm never going to take it out or use it. Obviously, I got the actual game. But it's just the freaking artwork, man. Like, make sure you can actually get that artwork. Like, it's so freaking awesome. I just think it looks great. The box I seen it, and it was like 20 bucks at Walmart. And I was like, dude, I've got to get this. This is awesome. So I'm a big, big, big Double Dragon fan. So I love that. Here's my Little Mac thing from when I was little. The little card I had in my pickup video that the guy finally lowered to $10 after like 2 years. It was on eBay for $20 for like ever. And this is a 30th anniversary snow globe for Mario. That was something that came with Super Mario Maker. It didn't come with it, but it was, like I told you, GameStop had so much Mario Maker stuff, so I snagged that. Here's my Charles Martinet thing that he signed for me. I bought this custom case, and I thought it'd be cool to open it up. He took it out, he signed it, and keep it in here so that it's safe keeping. And Mario 64. Mario 64 was his first game, which is why I got Mario 64. It was Charles Martinet's first game. This is a trophy that I won from, was it Classic Game Fest? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Classic Game Fest 2016. Part of the reason I went to Classic Game Fest was not only to go to a big convention, but I wanted to try to win this. I seen this on the website, and I was like, oh my god, I need that. And I knew I was pretty good at Punchout, so I wanted to give it a shot. So you just had to beat Mike Tyson, and it was super hard because they had it on an HD TV, and if everybody knows input lag and this and that, yeah, it's not easy. So I knocked Tyson out the fastest I ever had that day, which was crazy. So I beat him in the second round, which I had never done before, and I got super, like, I almost want to say it was luck, dude. He did that little eye twitch thing, and every time I punched him, it knocked him down. And you have to have precise timing. Like, he only does that if you hit him perfectly. So, that was really awesome. But it says, the biggest Little Mac. Watch out for the champ. Austin Classic Game Fest 2016. So this I will forever keep. This is awesome. Then we just got Super Nintendo games, PS1 games, Xbox One, Sega. That's all Sega. That's all Super. Here's some loose. I'm probably going to be doing some type of giveaway with these. These are PS1, but I don't like it like that. They gotta have cases or something. and that's kind of bad. But I picked them up at some point. I think I picked them up from Chuck at Game Worlds, and he just sold me them all for super cheap. These little cool things. Okay. These little things are from Video Game Dust Sleeves. He makes these. Chris sent me these. Thought it was super cool of Chris to do that. I displayed one of these. It's one of my favorite games. If not my favorite. Actually, that is my favorite game on Super Nintendo. Here's all my NES games. I got about 350, I think it is. Something like that. 350 NES games. And then here's some old VHS tapes that I really want to stream at some point, but I got to get a VCR. Nintendo Switch games, N64 games, which I got to display better, but they don't have N labels. We all know that. I can buy those ones though. Game Boy, and then there's just a Contra pillow down there. Pretty cool. These pillows. Didn't we get these from Classic Game Fest? They had these pillows or something, and I grabbed the Contra one. All right. Shh. Sorry, guys, my son. But all right, sorry about that, guys. Here's one of the only complete games I have, because I'm not a big completion guy with games. I don't really need complete in-box games. I think most of you guys that talk to me know which ones I want, and this is one of them. It's like 10 bucks, man. It's because it's real cheap, but it's really cool. One of my favorite Mario games. It probably is my favorite Mario game. But Mario 3. And then I got, the 4 score up here. I just put some stuff up here to fill it. I got this poster from a retro, what was it? It was Retro magazine, which I only received like 2 of the retro magazines. And that guy was terrible, by the way. I'll have to do a video about that sometime. And it just has all the characters on it. I thought it was super cool. This I got from Fernando. Fernando hooked me up with this, man. He found this at a garage sale around locally where we're from. And freaking Fernando gave me this for like 70 bucks or something like that. And this thing easily goes for $300-400 on eBay. I mean, you're going to be paying big money for this. This is an old display that was up in the store when Super Mario World was obviously coming out. Yeah. Then you have a couple of posters that are from the inside of like Sega, I believe this was. Yeah. These are both Sega. Oh no, it's a Super Nintendo. And basically I was just showcasing some of the big games that were on the system. Then I made this out of perler beads. I wanted to have a Nintendo sign, but they were stupid expensive. So I made it. I made one for, I don't know, under 5 bucks. And then I got a couple Classic Game Fest sticker, Galloping Ghost sticker, and then you guys know about this lunchbox. It was in my pickup video. This Mike Kirk's wife made this for me. I thought this was really nice of her. Bree made this for me. She painted it, and I thought she did a really good job. She knew I really liked NES, so I asked her a long time ago. I was like, yeah, paint me an NES thing, and I didn't think she'd really do it. One day he brings it to work, and I go, Bree actually did it? So I was like, holy crap, dude, tell her thanks so much. So, dude, she did a really good job on this. Thanks so much, Bree, if you watch this. Thank you so much, Mike. You guys are awesome. This is my stand for when I record. This is some random Super Mario Brothers Super Show, Ninja Turtles VHS tapes, stuff I picked up over the years. Nothing too glamorous there. Got right here, if you can see, Meg, T-Belly got me these bags from Nintendo New York. And can you see it okay?
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, just pan over there. And these are really cool. I happened to see T-Belly bought some stuff, and he went to Nintendo New York, and he sent us pictures. And then T-Belly's like, I'm like, hey, where'd you get those bags, man? He's like, Nintendo New York, you get them when you buy some. I was like, holy crap, dude, they're freaking awesome. See, he goes and he sends me 4 of them. I was like, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. But yeah, he sent me them. So that was Link. He sent me 2 of them, and 2 little Mario ones. And pretty soon, me and Megan are going to try to, me and Miss Megaman, Mrs. Megadan, that's what it is. Should have been Mega Mag, man. But we're going to go to Nintendo New York, and I can't wait. I'll end up getting my own. So that's really cool, though. I'm going to have T-Belly sign these, I think, when I meet him. And then this is my poster, or my calendar. You guys know this from the pickup video. Got that for 10 bucks on eBay. That was one of the biggest hits I got all year, man. That is a great deal. Because that usually goes for 50, something like that. And I seen it for buy it now for 10. I was like, what? Dude, just posted it. I freaking nailed it. Got it immediately. These are just some random lunch boxes. I got that because of NES Addict. I think I got that for 10 bucks on eBay. I still remember that. That was a good pickup. And if you guys like that kind of stuff, this does not go for a lot on eBay. And this is a pretty cool thing. There's actually a blue one too. It's pretty cheap, man. I think it's really, really cool. So that's a really cool thing to pick up. Here's some Pez. I think Megan got me these. Pretty sure you got me them for Christmas. She got me those Pez dispensers. And here's the Fallout lunchbox I got from GameStop back when I was playing Fallout. It was probably 2 years ago. This is when he was born 3 years ago. And I was obsessed with Fallout for a quick second, so I got those. Here, I bought a... Okay, so I bought a lot of McDonald's, old McDonald's Happy Meal boxes. And I forgot it was like 20 bucks or something like that. You got a whole bunch of them. And little be known, in the picture, you could just see a little bit of Mario. And I was like, dude, that's the Mario one. That's the freaking Mario one. This alone would probably go for 20 or 30 at least. At least. So I seen that. I was like, oh my god, I gotta scoop it. So I came with that and this one, dude. It had both of them. So I was stoked when I got that. And behind here, like I said, I'm running out of room, are my Wii and Wii U games, and then my GameCube games. I don't have too many of those. So, got those. These are really awesome. I love those so much. This is a new one. I just decided to keep it. It was from when the toys just came out. I decided to snag those too. It's my Xbox 360 games, my PS2 games. And then these are from Jory. Jory from work got me these. And he got me them from a wedding gift. I thought it was really cool. So Jory made these. He went and bought these, really, like, he spent like $1 or so on each frame. And he actually took a picture from Google Image and he went and blew them up and he made this photo. So he basically made these for super cheap. And, which was awesome. So we got Mega Man 1. I'll show you them in order. Mega Man 2. It's just the game covers. Mega Man 3. 4. 5. And 6. And I, with my Mega Man wall, I need to find a spot to put them. So this is another one that I'm having trouble finding where to go. Which is Jory, which is why they're here. Because I need to not lose them. I need to not let them get broken, so I put them high so that my kids wouldn't break them. And yeah, I got to figure out what to do with them. So there's a lot of extra stuff here. Keep in mind, this is where I'm sitting. You got my awesome gaming chair. Yeah, real comfortable. But when I'm streaming, you guys know it. When I'm having trouble with a game, I got to have my stuff right here, man. I got nails for when I want to hang something. I keep them here. This is for when I need to ship stuff. I just got that stuff down here. This is for ideas on videos, or if I'm writing a script. This is for cleaning. This is for cleaning my games. You guys see me do that. And like I said, I keep pens handy. And just some gum there, yeah, whatever. And this is stuff, these are gifts for other people. So those I still need to deliver, which is bad as that sounds. Todd's and Jesse's. So, still haven't done that. This is my poster that every time I'm going around meeting everybody, I bought this poster and I want everybody to sign it. So if I meet you and you're a YouTuber, I want you to sign this when I meet you. But we got Your Player 2, we got Shady J, Captain Algebra, NES Addict, G3, Linda, Captain Retro, not Linda aka Gamer Girl. Linda, I'm gonna get yours. That's Linda, that's actually J-Love's girlfriend. Creepy Todd, Back in the Day Gamer, Nostalgic Numbnuts, BP Retro Power, and J-Love. So that is who I've met so far. And there will be more. Like I said, we're going to meet T-Belly this year. We're going to meet Linda this year. It's going to be awesome. So we'll get you guys on there. And guys, that, for the most part, oh, I got my other wall. Here, you guys can see this. We're just about done. So, don't mind this at all. That's just my son. We keep the balls in there and stuff for him to play. But this is my Zelda wall, where I've tried to have a Zelda wall other than. This is the Master Sword. It's like a toy I found. Where did we find it at? It was like GameStop or something, or it might have been at the Halloween store.
I was thinking the Halloween.
Yeah, it might have been the Halloween store, man. This one's from GameStop. That was the Wind Waker one. So these are the two Master Swords. This is from out of a Nintendo Power. This is from Link to the Past. That is the map. And then this is Link Between Worlds poster. I found this at Walmart one day and I thought it was really cool. This is a freaking puzzle we put together and framed and glued. By the way, that puzzle glue, guys, if you ever want to put together a puzzle that looks really cool and do something cool with your family or your girlfriend or something, or even alone, and you want to glue it, the glue works fantastic, man. I didn't think it would, man, and it worked great. So we got it inside this thing, this frame. The only thing is, this frame is very heavy. So what I'm worried about is I want to put it right here. I have a California Games that I'm going to take down. And I have, this is all the, I got this as a print on eBay. This is all the black box games. And here's the, Megan got me that. That's the Master Sword from Zelda 1. And she found that on Think Geek. No. Was it Think Geek? I think it was. And it made sounds and everything. The kids, of course, played with it and broke it. But I fixed it and I hung it up high. Problem is, my son plays ball down here all the time. He's kicking and stuff. If I put this up right here, which would be freaking awesome, it will get knocked down, and when this heavy thing falls, it'll be destroyed. So, for right now, it's chilling. But guys, that's a long video. This is the first premiere. How long is the video?
51 minutes.
51 minutes. But hey, this is our first premiere. This is the Game Room Tour 2018. Thanks for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. Megan, you want to say anything?
Sorry for motion sickness.
Meg trying to keep the camera still. Well, I'm sure I was when I was doing it. But hey, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll leave it at that. Didn't leave anything out too important. I'm looking around if you really want to see a trash can and stuff. But but take it easy. I'm going to do a pickups video. You'll probably see that before this. We'll do